Hey guys, what's going on? Making a part 2 video of DJ Hero, and a lot about this video is going to answer some questions of comments I got on my first video that I didn't clearly state the first time. So join me as we learn some more tricks. To answer question 1, someone commented, if I spin the effects dial more during an area that gets extra multiplier, will that give me more points? The answer to that is no. And to further help his answer, or his question, I'd also like to include that when you spin the dial, it holds a multiplier for a period of 2 seconds. Now during that 2-period second, you can let go, do your other jazz, but mind you that you want to just keep sliding that to keep it running, keep its momentum going. During tough sections, that would be my best advice. My other advice with the effects style are, I do recall one song near the end, I think it's the last one, by like Groundhog or something, where you have a lot of crazy crossfading going back and forth, and spikes, and they have the area that you can spin the dial. Now I don't know if anyone's good enough to be spinning this while moving this. I know I'm not. But when there's no scratching going on, this hand is free. And in that situation, I would cross my hand over and spin this while I'm crossfading. Another question I had was someone said they kept breaking combo when they're scratching. They said when they do long scratches and they let go, it'd break combo. The only advice I can give you from my experiences are, when you're scratching a long scratch, or any scratch for that matter, if you let go early, you're more likely to break combo than if you're to let go a little bit late. So in that instance, when in doubt, I would let go a little bit. Just make sure you get the whole thing through and then let go during that area. The other technique I was going to show you to add on to that is, some people are having a hard time scratching. There's a different way you can position your hands. I'm not saying this is better, but it's definitely easier. And if you can coordinate getting the turntable back into place right here, it will actually make it a lot easier for you to do long scratches, especially if you don't have the endurance in your hand. It also is a good showpiece if you're going to be scratching like a real DJ. This is how a lot of them actually do scratch, when they fan their hand out like this. But see how the table's not like this, it's like this. And you can even do directions usually that way. And the minute you're done, release it, but make sure you get your hand back. Another question was, I'd said that when you do the directional arrows, I said up, up, down. And someone commented, well, what if it's up, 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 up? And I totally agree with them. I played a bunch of songs in Expert now that have multiple ups, and I did find that quite annoying. But the best advice I can give you is the same way, except if you shimmy the platter less, instead of going a full swing like that, do tiny little shuffles with a board, like this. You can get ups real easy. Now if you watch this and practice this, those are all counted for up. Here's a slow motion version of the same thing I was doing when we were going up. See how every time I'm coming back up, it's an up. So speed it up. Sometimes when you get real crazy and you get a lot, your hand is going to get further up, but make sure you rock it, because if you just go up, 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 you're going to keep moving the platter. So try to get into this rocking motion. That's what they're intending on you doing. And as you can see, sometimes my finger doesn't stay on it all the time, but it's okay as long as one part of your appendage is touching this green button while you're rocking it. You're getting credit for it. Rewinds are a huge question, and they've been a mystery to me too. How long is a rewind? How come sometimes you spin it, it goes back farther? How comes when you spin it, you break combo? All these questions will be answered. To begin, when you do rewind a section, every song has phrases in it. Certain phrases where you'll have to depict yourself and find out. When completed completely to the end of a phrase and you rewind, it'll zoom back all the way. Now that is the best time to find it. That's when you're trying to find maximum points for songs and trying to beat everyone else out. So when that phrase ends, order for you not to break a combo, and it's very easy to break. If you're even spinning like that and your hand was on a button, you'll break combo. If you are in the middle of crossfading, you'll break combo. You need to be pretty much idle on the board before you decide to spin it. When in doubt, to not break combo on a rewind. Now when you are rewinding, you do get achievements on Xbox Live or whatnot and trophies if you do a 720-degree spin and then continue. But I might inform you that no matter how far you spin it or how much you spin it back, it does not increase the distance that you go back in the song. Now no one's actually asked this question, but I've actually had these problems in the game. The minute the game gets pretty difficult on Expert, you would think tap notes aren't a big issue, but they end up being when you see a stream of them going faster, then your hand can do this. And see how it's spinning on me too? I look like an idiot. Now, to fix that problem, I've actually used a technique that I did in Guitar Hero when you tap, and it's like on Raining Blood and stuff, the notes are going so fast that it's really hard to do that. But if you drum it kind of like a snare drum, and you use your two fingers to hit it back and forth, you can get that area a lot faster than if you do it with one hand. So that would be my only suggestion, is when you see those areas, try to move the platter so your hand braces it, because you won't have spins during tap notes. Well, that's not necessarily true, but in most situations, especially when you have to press the notes quickly, you want to position the platter that you can brace it and tap the notes fast like this, back and forth. Make sure you don't hit a double hit, but it takes practice.